take care to set on up to Cook. Here's Isaac Andrews, 8 drinks. Down to Andrews. Gets it down court. The shot is up. Yes!
And Westell, you're greatly appreciated.
Baker here for 3. Knocks out pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball. Center field. That's going to be pretty good season. That's a high fly ball deep there in the left field. And it's going to be gone! Paul P. Dan Fisher.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Here from Hagerstown High School in Hagerstown, Indiana. Here's we have tonight junior varsity boys basketball matchup between your Wapahani Raiders and the Hagerstown Tigers. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Thanks for joining us here for this Saturday night matchup here between Wapahani and Hagerstown as we get right into things here with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Selma American Legion Post 437. So, Wapahani big win last night. We've been playing very well. We played 4 games so far this season, and this junior varsity squad has really had quite a bit of success, and that's what we like to see. We like to see these guys really coming together, especially here early in the season. Still kind of I guess in a roundabout way, still trying to figure things out. A lot of teams are, but, these guys, you could even tell from last night's game, I wouldn't necessarily say we've completely figured it out by any means, but we're definitely getting used to playing one another. You can always kind of notice, the familiarity between teams as far as, where one person might be. They obviously know when they're going to be there and when they're not going to be there on the court, and so it's a lot of fun to see these guys continue to mature and come together as a group and really have been playing some really nice, impressive basketball so far in this young 2022-2023 basketball season. So hopefully that will continue again here tonight against Hagerstown here on the road. We're expecting a good night of Wapahani Raider boys basketball, and we hope all of you are as well. And make sure to stay tuned in all evening long. Again, we have tonight's junior varsity game as well as tonight's varsity action coming up. So stay right here with us, folks. Again, this is our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Selma American Legion, Post 437. All righty, basketball fans, welcome back here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Here as we look at tonight's Liberty Perry Alumni Association starting lineup here this evening. First and foremost for your Wapahani Raiders, starting at one guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 2, Brock Zitgraff. At the other guard position, a 5'9" junior, number 4, Brian Gibson. Starting at one forward, a 6-foot junior, number 10, Mason Barton. At guard, a 6-foot freshman, number 20, Eli Andrews. And at forward, a 6-foot sophomore, number 42, Jalen Driscoll. Again, your Raiders coached by Chris Willis. Here for Hagerstown, it looks like this. Starting lineup here, again presented by the Liberty Prairie Alumni Association. Isaac Schmitz, number 10 there. Number 12 is Mason Rhodes. At guard, number 22, Kendrick Herr. Then number 33, Braden Sanders. And Griffin Deusler. So again, Jason Irvin, the head coach there for the Hagerstown Tigers. As we get tonight's game officially underway here at 5:56 p.m., so actually 4 minutes earlier here tonight. Again, bear with us here with the camera view. Redbeard will do the very best that he can. Hopefully we don't make you all seasick out there, even if you're watching from home. But with the camera view that we have here tonight, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to have a little bit more of a steadier camera. We're going to be zooming in and out quite a bit, up and down, so please just bear with us. Again, we apologize for any inconvenience, but we're going to do our very best, I'll tell you that much. Right side here, Andrews. You got Driscoll here at the top, nearly turned over. Gibson now here on the left wing, looking for Barton, unable to get it to him, as he'll kick it back out here to Eli Andrews. Andrews here with the basketball, looking to drive left, does so, lost the handle on it. And that was the last touch there by the Tigers. So it's going to be Brock Zitgraf here to inbound it here this evening. And if you are just joining us here for the first time tonight, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. As Mason Barton puts that one in there for two to get the Raiders on the board here for the first time this evening with a 2-0 start. Get number 33, Brayton Sanders here with the basketball. Lost the handle on it, but nice recovery there to get the ball here to Mason Rhodes. And another turnover here for Hagerstown. Two of them here in their first two possessions of the night. So Andrews pushing up quickly here. Gibson drives baseline, kicks it out there. Barton takes it right on inside, is met there quickly and fouled. So the foul is going to be on number 40. So Griffin Dorsler. Dorsler will pick up his first, team's first of the night. Or pardon me, team's second, excuse me. So Barton here at the line for one more after converting there on the first one. Second free throw attempt will be up and good. Nicely done. So all 4 points here from Barton and a quick timeout here from Hagerstown. First charge timeout here of the evening. This will be a 30-second timeout here on the floor, and we would like to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. Obviously, we can't do what we do without them. So a big thanks here to Next Home Elite Real Estate. Their primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, Austin Rich provides a consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a market plan that provides superior service to all of his clients without compromise. For all of your real estate needs, contact Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546. So again, the Raiders with a 4-0 lead here at the 5:22 mark here in quarter number one. Herr for two, no good. Rebounded there on the backside by Eli Andrews, pushing up the floor quick, fast, and in a hurry. Zitgraf back to Andrews. Driscoll will set up for the left side screen. Andrews goes all the way to the corner, finds Gibson up here at the top of the key. Back to Andrews once again. Three from Andrews is up and rattles that bad boy right on home. Eli Andrews there with his first points on the night to give the Raiders a 7-0 start. Exactly how you draw it up. You love coming right out of the gate, clicking on all cylinders here on the offensive end and defensive end. The shot right there will be in and out, no good. Driscoll will come up with a good rebound once again. Young man has been an absolute rebounding machine here through the first 4 games of the season. Barton, oh, look at the nice spin move. Couldn't get the finish. Zitgraf, though, with the backside rebound. Can't get it to go. Gets it again. Still no good. Holy Moses. So we had about 4 or 5 opportunities right there underneath, and we still can't find a way to put the ball into the basket. So the foul is going to be here on number 10, Isaac Schmitz. That's his first, team's third. Inbounded there to Barton, and there we go. That's what we're talking about. So Barton there with 2 more points. He's now up to 6 and a 9-0 Raider lead. And so substitution here, number 20, that's Drew Williamson now in here for the Tigers. Seeing his first action here of the evening. Barton here at the left side elbow, a hand off to Andrews, curls to the basket, and gets the bucket and the foul. So Andrews will head to the line for one more. The foul is on number 10, Isaac Schmitz, his second, team's number 4. So Andrews again at the line here for one more to convert on the 3-point play. And it's up and good. Nicely done, Eli Andrews. So again, Barton with 6, Andrews with 6, as the Raiders continue to pick up the defensive pressure here. Ooh, got away with possibly a travel right there. Dorsler inside, no good. Nice save right there from Zitgraf. You love the little intangibles right there. Can't teach hustle. You just got to want it and go get it. Zitgraf for 3, it's up and good. Brock Zitgraf from downtown. And the Raiders now out to a 15-0 lead to begin tonight. Here through the first 3 minutes and 50 seconds. So that is now the 3rd turnover now on the night for Hagerstown. Andrews here with a handoff. Zitgraf now to Gibson to the corner. Andrews will drive the baseline, and he stepped right out of bounds. So first turnover of the night here for Wapahani. Schmitz here with the basketball, drives through the middle and nearly turned it over again. Schmitz will get that one blocked away, and possession's going to stay right here with the Tigers. Inbounded all the way out here near half court to Schmitz. Drives the middle, kicks it out, and taking it right inside there. And that's for the first points of the night there for Hagerstown. Braden Sanders there for 2. Andrews up top to Gibson. He'll find Zitgraf here on the left wing. The screen set by Driscoll. Cross-court pass. Barton. Ooh, nearly turned that one over. Gibson back here to the right side. Looking for somebody. Not a whole lot of movement here offensively this time. There we go. Zitgraf will pull out there from the elbow. No good. Driscoll gets it back and puts it in there for 2. So Driscoll now with his first points on the night. Again with a rebound and the putback. Left side here to Williamson. Back to Schmitz. Schmitz drives right side, takes it right through the middle. And the foul is before the shot. So the foul be here on Wapahani number 10. Mason Barton, his first, team's first. And we'll see number 3, Noah Henderson now in here for the first time this evening. here at a minute and a half to play here in the opening quarter. Williamson drives it inside, met there by Barton. Nice job defensively. Sanders drives right, kicks it to the corner. That's number 22, Her. That was Dorsler. Dorsler takes it in, shots up, no good. Rebounded by Driscoll once again. And he'll take it himself, finds outlet pass there in Eli Andrews. He'll kick it to the left side. Back to Andrews again. And he's wide open. He'll take the three. That is no good out the back iron. Rebounded there by Sanders as the Tigers will slow up the pace here a little bit. Schmidt's no good, gets his own rebound and puts it right back in. And so I would imagine here that the Raiders will hold for the last shot of the quarter. Ahead by 13 at 17-4. A strong first quarter of play. Screen set by Henderson, cross-court pass. That is Zitgraf for three, and that is good again. Brock Zitgraf from long range, and that's going to do it here for quarter number one, as it is all Wapahani here at the end of one, and it's Raiders 20, Tigers 4. We'll step aside, and we'll be back here with the second quarter of action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here to the next Home Elite Real Estate game break, 20-4. As we enter the second quarter, the Raiders on top of the Tigers. Again, we want to thank you all for tuning in and spending your Saturday night here with us. I have no idea how truly it means to us, and to know that we have the support, not necessarily for us, but more importantly for these wonderful student athletes. Zitgraf here for another three. Couldn't get that one to fall, but really does. It means a lot to us to have everybody join us and join in on the fun that these student athletes can bring to the table every single broadcast. So we appreciate you all and hope you guys continue to enjoy the rest of this broadcast here this evening. Left side here, that's Sanders for two. The bank is open. So Sanders there for two more. He's now up to 4 points on the night. Andrews over here to Henderson. Henderson back to Zitgraf here on the right wing as the Raiders continue to move the ball around the perimeter. And a takeaway right there, first or second turnover of the night here for Wapahani. Left side three is up and good for Sanders. Zitgraf to Andrews, back to Zitgraf again as the Raiders rocking and rolling right there for two. So Eli now with 8 points on the night. Her with a handoff there to Schmitz. And quickly pressured by Andrews. Drives left side, kicks it to the corner. Her for three is up and rattles that one on home. So a much, much better second quarter so far right now. They've scored 8 points here within the first, minute and 56 seconds. They scored 4 the entire first quarter. So it's 22-10 here. The timeout taken by Wapahani, by Hagerstown. So they have 3 timeouts remaining. But again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeout. Again, make sure to stay tuned in later on this evening. We'll have tonight's varsity broadcast coming at you right here from Hagerstown High School. And then next week we have the Lady Raider basketball team on Tuesday night. More than likely that's going to be a varsity-only game, or varsity-only broadcast, I should say, on Tuesday evening because I have a prior commitment. I'm the 8th grade girls basketball coach, so got to make sure to take care of that first. And then I will come over and then broadcast the varsity game on Tuesday evening there against Frankton. Should be a great matchup there with the Eagles. And then also next Friday night and Saturday night we'll be back at home again as the Wapahani Raider boys basketball team will take on Westell and Alexandria on Friday and Saturday night. So a very busy week next week as well, and we're looking forward to it. So again, a good start here for Wapahani, 22-12 lead. Again, much better offensively. Here's Hagerstown in the second quarter. They've already put 8 points up on the board, doubling what they did the entire first quarter. Driscoll over to Andrews. He is wide open, and that will be up and no good. And Driscoll there with another rebound, and he's going to be fouled underneath. So the foul on number 24, Landon Lawson. That will be his first, team's 5th. Barton out here to Andrews. Drives the middle, kicks it back to Zitgraff. And that's going to be turned over. A little bit of miscommunication there on behalf of the Raiders. Then the Tigers will give it right back to us. Their 4th turnover now of the night. Left side here to Zitgraff. Again, Driscoll flashes there to the middle. He'll kick it back to Gibson. Back to Zitgraff. Left side 3 is up, no good. And so it went on top of the basketball goal, so Tigers will have it here on the other end. Schmitz out here to her for 3. No good that time. No good there on the putback. Zitgraff will gather the rebound. Nicely done, being strong with the basketball there underneath. Post feed down low. Barton there to kick it outside. A nice shot fake right there, but one thing I'd like to have seen Brock do right there, just go ahead and drive it to the basket. Instead of maybe pulling that back out, go ahead and dribble it right in. To the corner, Andrews down low to Barton. Goes up for 2, no good. Really unable to square his body up right there on that shot as he was kind of fading away a little bit. And a timeout here from Wapahani, their first charge timeout here of the evening. We will step aside here for a timeout of our own. It's Wapahani 22, Hagerstown 12. Here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
All right, folks, again, welcome back here from the quick timeout. Again, it's Hagerstown basketball, a 22-12 Wapahani lead. And inbounded there, Schmitz here with the basketball, now to the left side to her. And here's the Raiders pick up the pressure here a little bit. And a near takeaway, and the layup will be up and good for Landon Lawson, his first points on the night. And so the Tigers have gotten this down to an 8-point ball game. Yeah, there was a 20-4 lead for Wapahani. Andrews, in and out, no good. The rim not very friendly that time. But again, got to give credit where credit's due. The Tigers have played much, much better here in the second quarter. The Raiders, unfortunately, haven't been able to really get some stops. And when they have, unfortunately, haven't been able to really convert that into points here on the offensive end. The foul's going to be on number 4, Brian Gibson. That's his first, team's second. Again, 5 team fouls on Hagerstown, 2 for Wapahani as the first one's up and no good for Schmitz. And we'll see a substitution. Number 12, Mason Rhodes will return to the floor for number 22, Kendrick Herr. And we have 2:22 to play here in the first half. And Wapahani's only managed to score 2 points. So looking to get it going here on offense in these last less than 2.5 minutes. Gibson finds Zickgraf. Back to Gibson again, swung on over Eli Andrews. Now finds Driscoll in the middle. Again, not a very good pass and ends up in another turnover. Their 4th now here in the first half. Still not bad, but we've got to get something going here on this offensive end. We had plenty of offense in the first quarter. Second quarter's been pretty much anything but that. As another made basket there, and we have a 5-point game. It was an 18-point lead, or 16-point lead rather, for Wapahani. And like I said, now down to just 5. You got to finish the quarter strong here, though. You can build this lead back up. Potentially, maybe 8-10-point lead here at the half would be very beneficial here for the Raiders. Got to get the ball to the middle, though, right now. Nice job, good pass, excellent result. And how'd that happen? We got the ball to the middle. The defense then it came up right there and then left Mason Barton wide open. Excellent job. So the foul here on Gibson will now be his second, team's third. Oh, nice takeaway from Andrews. Love the unselfishness. Oh, goodness. Didn't quite get the finish. That's unfortunate. I mean, in and right out. So the foul on Brock Zickgraf, his first, team's 4th. And that's going to be a turnover for the Tigers. Nice job there by Wapahani. Again, continuing to apply the pressure. Did a great job of getting back, helping out, and able to create a turnover. Again, being just enough to be a distraction. Gibson here on the left side out near half court, back to Andrews. Closing seconds right here. Oh, goodness. And the layup by Schmitz is up and good right before the horn sounds, and that's going to do it for the first half. Your halftime score, Wapahani 25, Hagerstown 19. Stay right here with us. We'll have our halftime report, again presented by Next Home Elite Real Estate, right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Our company's mantra has been and will always be humans over houses. For the last several years, we have been able to help people follow our mission statement, which is enriching lives by helping people find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate has premier real estate agents ready to assist you with commercial properties, new construction, residential homes, or investment properties, no matter if you are looking to purchase or to sell. We are skilled negotiators, tenacious marketers, and fearless advocates for our clients. We want them to feel the passion we have for what we do and the professionalism we exemplify while we do it. Our clients depend on us to have grit and determination when we represent them. We roll up our sleeves and get to work. Every interaction, every time.
Hi, I'm Tara.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Hi, I'm Seth.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
We stand for doing the right thing, even when it's not convenient. We deliver integrity in all we do through our uncompromising ethical principles and values. Our clients count on us not to only help them buy or sell their home, but to make sure the process is infused with joy. We strive to bring a smile to their faces as they enter the next phase of their lives. Call Next Home Elite Real Estate today. We are here to help you.
All right, folks, welcome back here to our Next Elite Real Estate game break at the half. It's Wapahani 25, Hagerstown 19 here at the break. Obviously a very, very good first quarter there for Wapahani. Led 20-4 there at the end of one, clicking on all cylinders. Offense and defense really coinciding with one another and put on a heck of a performance. Second quarter, not so much. The defense was, it wasn't necessarily terrible by any means. You know, Hagerstown just started knocking down some shots. You know, they didn't turn the ball over nearly at an alarming rate. You know, they initially did there in the first quarter, which they still only had 5 turnovers here at the half. You know, that's not bad at all. That's the same as what Wapahani. But, you know, it was just seemed like that they was very awkward on the offensive end. Second quarter, completely different. The Tigers, like I said, they started knocking down shots. They started building confidence in themselves. They were getting stops defensively. We really couldn't hit much of anything there in the second quarter. There, if you're Wapahani, we only end up scoring 5 points. Completely different than what it was in the first quarter. So, you know, we've just got to keep our nose to the grindstone, keep playing, keep working at it, and hopefully we can get back to what we did there in the first quarters as far as our ability to hit shots. So that's been one of the biggest things that Wapahani, again, we've just got to correct here to start the second half. But other than that, we've just got to continue to bring the defensive intensity, keep creating turnovers and extra opportunities for ourselves. I'd like for us to, get to the free throw line a little bit more. Really didn't get to the line much, but just like I said, just keep playing hard. You're still with the 6-point lead. A lot to be happy about here at the half, but definitely some things you got to correct heading into the second half, and hopefully Wapahani's able to make those corrections to have a great second half, and hopefully come up with a big win here tonight on the road at Hagerstown. So the first half looks like this as far as point total wise for the Raiders. Mason Barton led the way here with 9 points. Eli Andrews with 8. Brock Zickgraf with 6. And then Jalen Driscoll there with 2 points. Again, there for the grand total of 25 first half points. So just got to keep it rolling. Keep battling out there. Get after it here on the defensive end. And like I said, hopefully shots will start to fall for us. And we'll be able to build some momentum and some confidence in ourselves again right here. And hopefully come up with a big win here tonight against the Tigers. So a 25-19 lead here at the half. Again, before we head to break, again, just a quick reminder, tonight's varsity broadcast tonight, make sure to join us there for that. That'll be coming up probably right around, I'd say probably right around 7:15-ish. Obviously it depends upon how long this second half takes, but probably right around 7:15 I would assume. And then next week we will have Tuesday night's game at home as the Wapahani Lady Raider girls basketball team will be at home against the Frankton Lady Eagles. That will be a big-time matchup, so we hope you all are able to tune in there for that. That will be a varsity-only broadcast there on Tuesday night. And then next Friday and Saturday we'll be at home with Wapahani boys basketball against Westdale on Friday night and Alexandria on Saturday night. So again, those are the upcoming broadcasts here for us. Again, we have almost about 2.5 minutes until the start of the third. We'll step aside for a quick timeout, and we'll be back here with your third quarter of action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Moments we live for, we celebrate, we must protect. This is what the IHSAA Foundation does every day. By providing scholarships to student athletes, developing coaches and athletic directors, recruiting and retaining high school officials, and awarding grants to IHSAA member schools, we can protect the future of high school sports for the next generation of Hoosiers. Will you join us? We need your help on our team. Donate today at ihsaafoundation.org.
You're good at basement basketball.
We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
2 p.m. Saturday afternoon. You have two choices. Option 1, take 2 nanoseconds to reach over and put on your seatbelt. Or option 2, decide it's too much work for a Saturday and don't put on your seatbelt. As the seatbelt alarm continues to sing the song of its people, you roll your eyes. You're just going down the block, you'll be fine. You take a turn to the left and that's when you see it.
Just wear your seatbelt. It's an easy way to save your own life. The Indiana Criminal Justice Institute wants to remind you that choices matter. Click it to live it.
Let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
All right, folks, welcome back here to the Next Elite Real Estate game break. Again, Wapahani 25, Hagerstown 19. As both teams back out onto the floor and ready to start this second half of play. Again, we thank you all for tuning in and spending your Saturday night here with us. Again, if you are just joining us here for the first time, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. So again, the Raiders at one point had a 16-point lead there to begin the second quarter, but then the Tigers was able to build some momentum here on their side, knocking some shots down, getting some defensive stops, getting, like I said, just building confidence in themselves, and really worked out to help them in a huge way there in that second quarter to get themselves back within striking distance. So again, the rebound there by Barton there on the other end, and now allows Wapahani to have their first possession here in the second half. Barton right there in the middle. Dumps it down low to Driscoll. Got great position right there. Nice drop step. And then the finish. 4 points down the night here for Jalen. A nice pass there from Barton as well. Again, the biggest key to attacking the zone, getting the ball to the middle, right around the free throw area, and then working your way down. Oh, yeah, another one kicked outside. Look at the ball movement right here. And again, probably had an open opportunity that the Raiders would have liked to have went ahead and just taken the shot. Gibson for three. It's up and good. Tickles the twine. Yes. Brian Gibson here with his first points on the night, and the Raiders have built that lead back up to 11. And again, all of this so far starting right here on this defensive end. Getting stops, building confidence. There's another defensive stop. Good job of finishing the possession right there by rebounding the basketball. Gibson back to Andrews, back to Gibson again. He'll take the corner three. Off the mark that time. Driscoll will rebound it. Been saying it time and time and again. Driscoll, it's a rebounding machine. Loose ball underneath. Oh, look at the save again from Zitgraf. That's the second or third time I've seen him do that, and Eli Andrews no good. Barton there with another rebound. Way to be strong there on the inside there by Barton. That's good stuff. But that save from Zitgraf, again, that's the little things like that separates your team from anybody else. Those little hustle points right there. So the foul here on Kendrick Herr. His first, team's first of the half. And Barton's first one will be right on in there. Again, rattled that one home. So 31-19 now the score. The second of two will be up. And it will be good. Nicely done, Mason Barton. So 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. Now 11 points on the night. Leading the team in that statistical category. And the Raiders have now built the lead up to 13. And a near takeaway for Wapahani. To the corner. Shot's going to be up. No good there for Rhodes. Rebounded there by Zitgraf as Andrews pushes it up the floor quickly. Right side to Gibson. Driscoll right there in the middle. And we're going to have a foul. It's going to be on number 10, Isaac Schmitz. So Schmitz with his third, team's second. Driscoll underneath, puts that right on in there for two more. 6 points now for Jalen. And the Raiders up to a 15-point lead. Great start here to the second half. Smith takes it in, and a layup up and good. With a little finesse right there. Driscoll sets up there with the left wing screen. Oh, yes, you had Driscoll wide open down low. If they could have seen him just a little bit sooner, then the Raiders turn it over. Driscoll there with a bad pass. So first turnover here in the second half gives us 6 of them now for the ball game. Smits drives left, kicks it there to her. Back to Smits again, and Smits didn't get established. So he stepped out of bounds and didn't reestablish himself inbounds before touching the basketball. So another turnover there. Post feed down low to Barton. And they're going to get him with the offensive foul. So Barton will pick up his second, team second. Nice defense here from Barton. Sliding his feet over, keeping the hands out. Smits drives left, now here in the middle. Was met there by Driscoll. Nice job there in help side defense there by Jalen. And having Eli right there. Sanders here to her. Sanders no good. Jalen Driscoll doing work on the inside there with another rebound. Post feed down low. Oh, lost his footing. Yep. Got to keep your feet underneath you. So third turnover now for the Raiders here in the second half. Nice hustle there from Brian Gibson laying out for it. Up top, Smits drives right down the middle and gets that blocked away right there from Driscoll off the shot from Mason Rhodes. So ends up, and they're saying it was out of bounds there off the Raiders. But nice rejection right there from Jalen. $1:37 to play here in the third. And Wapahani leads it by 13. Sanders guarded by Gibson. Screen set. Nice back cut. And a pickoff right there from Andrews. You know, it was the right idea, just not effective there for the Tigers. Andrews just paying attention right there. And Brian Gibson making a rain from downtown. Love it. 6 points now tonight here for Brian. And that's going to be up and good. Layup underneath there from number 33, Braden Sanders. .51 seconds and counting. Sickgraft here to Driscoll. Barton with another rebound. He can't get the putback to go, but he'll get it that time. Great job there of staying with it. 16-point lead once again. Smits here to the corner. Over here, Hurd drives it in, and we're going to get a reach-in foul call. So the foul number 2, Brock Zickgraf, his second, team's third of the half. 22 seconds to play with, inbounded there to Smits. And I'm not sure how in the world that was a foul. Looked like he had all ball right there, but nonetheless, Barton will pick up the foul. And it'll be now his third, team's fourth. Her here in the corner, back to Smits. Right side three is up, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Barton, and that's going to do it here for the third quarter. So at the end of 3, Wapahani with a 39-23 lead, a much better third quarter there from the Raiders. Hopefully they can keep that momentum going here into the fourth. So the Raiders lead by 16 after 3. We'll be back with more right after these messages from Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
All right, folks, again, welcome back here to our next Home Elite Real Estate game break. 39-23. Wapahani leads it at the end of 3 quarters here as we begin the fourth. In a much better third quarter, Eli Andrews underneath. Oh, man, couldn't get the finish he was looking for. Nice pass there from Barton. That was a well-designed play and a well-executed play. Just like I said, just not quite the result he was looking for. Up top there to Smits. Smits drives to the right side. He'll take it in the lane and finds her. Or no, pardon me, that was Williamson actually. Smits for 3. No good, left that one short. Zitgraff there with a rebound. And a great job again, keeping a hold of the basketball, being strong with it. And we'll have a foul here on Mason Rose. His first. Team's third. Barton there for 2, no good. Nice hustle from Driscoll. I don't know how in the world that was a jump ball. Driscoll clearly had it, and then the guy landed right on top of him. I don't know how that wasn't a foul, but nonetheless, it's Hagerstown basketball. Williamson gets away with the travel, but ends up turning it over anyway. 4 turnover now in the second half for the Tigers. Gibson here on the left wing. Dribbles it up top, finds Driscoll. He'll give way to Zitgraff here on the right side. Nice shot just inside the free throw line. Gets the friendly bounce and a roll to go. And so Wapahani now out to their largest lead of the ball game of 18. Now, as I said earlier, much better second half. First quarter was great. Second quarter wasn't so great. And this third, and even in the start off here in the fourth, has been very, very good here for the Raiders. Oh, nice tip out to Gibson. Oh, just off the mark right there, but Barton cleaning up there on the offensive boards. Tell you what, he's having another solid game as usual. Love watching these guys play. Really great team-oriented basketball. Not necessarily so much looking out for themselves, but for their teammates. That's the unselfishness you got to have. That's how you build success and great ball teams. So off the mark right there. Her pushing up the floor quickly here for the Tigers. Right side to Smits. Nice defense there from Barton, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor taken by Hagerstown. So this will be their third charge timeout here of the night. So they will have 2 remaining. Wapahani still with 4 timeouts as we have 4:03 to play here in the fourth quarter. Wapahani 41, Hagerstown 23. We'll step aside and we'll be back with more following this message. All right, again, welcome back. Next Home Elite Real Estate game break, 41-23. Wapahani here in the fourth. Again, just a touch over 4 minutes to play here in regulation. And a layup up and good for Sanders. Hand off here, Andrews. Now to Henderson. He'll kick it out to Zitgraff. A little shot fake action there. Finds Andrews once again. Got to catch first. Nice job of keeping the feet in bounds and a nice save there from Driscoll, but then Barton there on the reception. Looked like a wide receiver right there trying to keep the feet in. Zitgraff for 3, you better believe it. Dialing it up. Third 3 of the night now for Brock. And Zitgraff now with 11 points on the evening. Smith's no good. Barton there with a rebound. And the Raiders will now just slow the pace up here a little bit. Zitgraff, he'll go ahead and take another 3, no good. And we're going to have a jump ball. Possession's going to stay right here with Wapahani. Oh, nice aggressive take right there. Nice finish here at the end. So Barton now up to 15 points on the night. Kicks it to the corner. Her dribbles to find Sanders. Nice defense there from Noah. And Henderson coming in here and providing some nice basketball play. Not so sure so much that was a foul as it was. He was just falling off balance. Lost his balance there. But nonetheless, they've seen it as a foul. That's what we're going to go with. And the foul will be here on Mason Barton. That will be his 4th. Team's 5th. So it's going to be number 33, Braden Sanders, here at the line shooting 2. First one's up and in and out, no good. Second of 2. Up and no good. They're off the back iron. Rebounded by Driscoll. Got Leighton Spence now in the ball game. Also, Swank there in the ball game as well, number 12. And a foul here on number 3, Noah Henderson. Offensive foul, his first, team's 6th. No good right there. Well defended by Zitgraff. Henderson pushing up the floor. It's getting going too quick right there. Still got to take good care of the basketball. You're up by 21 points, but still want to play good, effective basketball right here, making sure we're taking good control of things. Another rebound there for Driscoll. Spins, takes it, kicks it here to the left wing. Zitgraf there with the screen, takes it inside, and no good. Love the aggressiveness there, though, from the young man. Smits back, spins down. And the three from Sanders will be up and good.
Sanders for 3.
And a takeaway. 6 turnover now for Wapahani. So Henderson will pick up his second. Team 7th. And so that's going to put Hagerstown out the line there for the 1-and-1. Gibson back in for Zitgraf. So Sanders here at the line for one more. Second went up and good as well. So back down to a 16-point lead. And that's going to be out of bounds. They're saying it's off of Wapahani again. So we've turned it over like the last 3 possessions. Not exactly how you want to finish the ball game. I don't care how much you're up by. Oh, nice hustle right there. So the foul here on Sanders. His first. Team's 4th. Goodness sakes. Turnovers to galore in these last closing moments. Let's get the ball over half court. I just hold on to the thing. So a good win tonight here for Wapahani. Good way to start off the night right here. Setting the tone as your Wapahani Raiders defeat the Hagerstown Tigers 46-30. Again, stick around here with us. We'll have a very, very short post-game show coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
And pass Baker right there to take care of it. Set on up to Cook. Bring it back in. Here's Isaac Andrews, 8 drinks. Down to Andrews. Gets it down court. The shot is up. Yes! And Westell, you're greatly appreciated. Baker here for 3. Knocks out pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball. Center field. That's going to be pretty good season. That's a high fly ball deep there in the left field. And it's going to be gone! Paul P. Dan Fisher.
All right, folks, welcome back here to our Raiders Live postgame show, again presented by Next Home Elite Real Estate. Again, we'll just run down the point totals here for the Raiders this evening. Mason Barton with 15 points, followed by Brock Zitgraf with 11. Next, we have Eli Andrews with 8 points, and then Brian Gibson and Jalen Driscoll with 6 points each. Again, there for the grand total of 46 points scored here tonight for Wapahani. So again, with this 46-30 win here for your Raiders over the Tigers, they continue their winning ways. Again, the Wapahani Raiders will be back at it next Friday night at home against the Westdale Warriors. We hope you all can tune in here in just a little while for tonight's varsity matchup. Again, the Raiders and Tigers go toe-to-toe. 3-1 are the Raiders, 1-3 are the Tigers. Again, that'll be coming up here in about 10 to 15 minutes from now. So until then, I'm Brandon Morbilius, alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, thank all of you for watching, and we'll see you back here just a little while here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.